are from Section 3, UKQE 301, Excel subject. I'd like to introduce my group members first, which consists of me, Reaven, Singh Gill, secondly, Chopana, and thirdly, Kai Zhi. So the main idea of this video is to present a proposal for an event that could actually enhance the UTM graduate attributes. So our proposal is, of course, as presented, Sultan for a day. So it's like a competition where we invite fellow UTM students to, in a group of 2 to 5, to pitch their well-structured ideas to bring our country back to the old normal. And we know that ideas from the general public would be very good for the government. You can see from this picture a study done by a private organization, seeing that a fresh graduate from a local university lacks soft skills. And one of the skills that are lacking the most is communication skills, creative thinking skills, analytical skills, and many more. So are UTM graduates lacking in attributes? Maybe. Let's find out. So one of the issues related to the weakness of the graduate attributes obviously is communication skills. Graduates are unable to convey the idea in a clear and effective manner. They are finding difficulties to communicate with people from different backgrounds, and they have weak presentation skills. All mentioned above are very vital in a working environment, so it's something they need to address. Nextly is thinking skills. Graduates have unable to think outside the box, and they're lacking in to actually analyze a problem and making solid judgments. So these are very important, let's say the engineer, because it will cost a company or himself or herself if they make a wrong judgment. Next is leadership and teamworking skills. Graduates are maybe unable to tolerate with their colleagues, or they tend to not respect other ideas in order to solve a common objective. So these are very worrying, because if without tolerating each other, we can't actually accomplish anything. And also the lack of leadership skills and not able to step up and lead a team voluntarily is something that are very worrying, because we are lacking leaders these days, and we need people who actually step up and lead the team, because there are not many people who actually can lead the team. There are more followers than leaders these days. So that's all from me. Thank you.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been affecting our daily activities since 2020. Many people are victims of this virus attack, and the number of deaths reported are worrying. Not only is public physical health critically affected, so is their mental health and our economy. So with that, we wonder what the great minds of UTM students would come up with if they are given the authority and resources of Malaysia's sultans. Thus, the conception of Sultan for a day, the competition where we invite fellow students to come in groups of 2 to 5 to pitch a well-structured idea to bring the country back to the old normal. Our goals and objectives are to promote critical and creative thinking among UTM students, and also to create awareness of COVID-19 pandemic severity among UTM students, as well as to develop solutions to combat with the COVID-19 pandemic. So, we are targeting all the UTM students, no matter you are undergraduate students or postgraduate students. So, we will invite 2 speakers, one for a frontrunner experience sharing session and another one for a vaccine sharing session. So, we will have 3 judges to give their comments on the solution proposed. So these are the activities scheduled on that day. So it will be from 9 AM to 6 PM. So from 9 AM to 9:30 will be the registration, and then 9:30 to 10 it will be a welcoming session from the VIP, and then from 10 to 11 we have the COVID-19 frontliner experience sharing session by the expertise, and then 11 to 12 we have vaccine sharing session, and then 12 to 1 will be the lunchtime, and then 1 to 2 for pitching preparation, 2 to 4:30 for the pitching session. So we're expecting 10 groups to participate in that competition. So 15 minutes will be allocated for each group, 10 minutes for the presentation and 5 minutes for the Q&A session. And then 4:30 to 5 will be the judge discussion on the winners. And 5 to 6 will be the prizing giving ceremony and a closing ceremony.
My name is Shobna. I'll be presenting the financial statement for our event. As you can see, we are hoping to get about 700 from the registration fees and our sponsorship, and we'll spend that money on winner prizes and appreciation gifts for the judges and speakers. So that will be a total of 700 ringgit. Next, we'll look at the monitoring and evaluation of the event. The winner will be judged by the efficacy and impact of the idea, as well as the considerations taken in constructing the idea. Such considerations would be whether the idea is financially viable, the difficulty of implementing this idea, and the resources needed. This event is important for UTM students as it helps them with their communication skills, helping them to express ideas and thoughts in a clearer way. This helps them to avoid misunderstandings when delivering messages, and in turn ensure good relationship with their colleagues. All of this will help improve productivity as ideas and instructions are able to be delivered effectively. It also helps them with their thinking skills, allowing them to see the diverse possibilities in processing a problem or come up with solutions. They come up with also different ways to perceive or communicate an idea. When it comes to their leadership and team working skills, we know that a solo player will have limited ability and resources to solve a problem. So having team working skills helps to bring more ideas to the team, and it also helps people to accept different opinions from others. This way, they can also learn from others, so which promotes healthy competition. These 3 graduate success attributes are important to a student as it helps them to efficiently solve problems, which is a key asset to any employer. So this increases the employability of all UTM students, which in turn gains a good reputation for UTM, allowing UTM to recruit more students as they look more attractive, being able to produce more employable graduates. To conclude, we believe that this event will not only help UTM students to improve their soft skills, but also help create awareness among them about today's issues. We also hope that this will help generate more ideas to solve the COVID-19 pandemic. With that, I thank you.